Jordan arrives at GC Buzz and asks Hillary, "What did you do to me?" She wonders what she and her little vanity project could possibly have done to him. Jordan takes her to task for exposing his fake IDs. Hillary muses that women are cramming her mailbox with his various identities. Jordan warns she doesn't want to make an enemy of him. Hillary calls him out for threatening to post her nude photos, which was a bluff, and questions why he's so intimidated. Jordan insists he'll be fine, as Victoria will keep him on. Hill tells him to buzz off. At the club, Victoria hogs Jack when he's kind about the face cream debacle, and she suggests he let Brash and Sassy out of their lease. Ashley would get her lab back. Jack agrees and wonders why she's not more upset about losing her company. Vicky has to run. Scott stops her and asks if there's truth to the rumor Victor is saving her company. Dismayed, Victoria warns him not to say a word to anyone. At Newman Enterprises, Nikki and Victor argue about Victoria firing Billy. Nikki's worried she has no one now. Victor assures her Victoria will handle things fine. Nikki leaves as Abby enters. Victor raves about the spectacular numbers from the design date app. They'll celebrate with a party. Victoria arrives, and Abby brags that their father is throwing her a party. Once alone, Victoria informs Victor the rumor is out about him saving her company. Victor fires his PR department over the leak, then signs Victoria's coup contract and asks, "What do we do now?" At the hospital, Lily updates Kane, who dozed off, that Juliet was taken into surgery. She offers to put the divorce on hold until they get news. Neil arrives, and Kane feels bad for wishing the baby didn't exist. Meanwhile, Juliet, unconscious, is prepped for an emergency C-section. Neil leaves as Kane tries to reach her father. When the father reveals he's disowned her, Lily notes Juliet and the baby will rely on Kane. Nikki arrives at GC Buzz, where Hillary produces photos of her and Jack kissing. Hillary assures her blackmail is the last thing on her mind and reveals that Jordan Wilde was the photographer paid to take them. Neil joins Victor and Victoria at Newman and gets up to speed on their desire to control the message about their merger. Neil negotiates for his new company to become their new PR firm. Victoria agrees. When Victor mentions the planned party, Neil suggests they shift the attention from Abby and announce the merger. Vicky pronounces it perfect. Later, Victor watches Neil work and chortles that he's in his element. Neil admits he loves it. At Crimson Lights, Dina sniffs to Abby that Jack let her go due to a disagreement. Abby invites her to the party in her honor, then wonders if everything is okay with her grandmother when she spots Dina stuffing sugar packets into her purse. Dina totters off and Scott appears. They bicker about his murder charge and the danger he's bringing into people's lives. Scott snarks about knowing who to trust. Abby needles that her father is throwing a party to celebrate her success. He should stop by if he's not in jail. In Brash and Sassy's lab, Victoria puts off Nikki's questions about her company. Nikki fills her daughter in on Hillary's revelation about Jordan. After, Nikki pops up to Jack's office. Dina enters and the women exchange barbs after Dina pronounces Nikki a gold-digging floozy. Nikki calls Dina a nasty old woman, and Dina suggests the old stripper give free lap dances to rich, young men. Jack intervenes, and Dina sniffs that his priorities have been skewed by the gyrating strumpet. Downstairs, Jordan arrives to see Victoria, who confronts him about taking scummy side jobs and fires him. Up at Jabbit, Jack complains to Nikki that Dina is getting worse. He's thinking his father got off easy. Hillary arrives at the hospital to check on Juliet and verbally spars with Lily. Kane agrees to keep her updated. In the Juliet's doctor warns they must get the baby out or risk losing them both. Later, the doctor tells her team they should stop, then joins Lily and Kane in the waiting area. They are clearly aghast at her news. At the club, Dina shoves the silverware into her purse and orders a vodka. Victoria returns to Newman as Victor has told Neil alerting Abby to the change in plans could jeopardize their announcement. Abby enters and invites Neil to her party. After Abby leaves, Victoria notes she won't be feeling very festive by the end of the party. Next on The Young and the Restless, Dina says to Ashley, "Are you so eager to get me out of Jabbit that you don't want me to set foot in the building?" Scott, with Sharon beside him, suggests to Crystal that she show up at the party and confront Zach. At the party, Abby is stunned when Victor announces he has signed Victoria on as the chief operating officer at Newman Enterprises.